Hey you guys, welcome back to Starr's Way, where we do a Starr's Way. I want to say good afternoon to you guys. But before I get into this video, I would like for you guys to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Do that for me, you guys. Thank you. Now today I'm doing Taco Bell, you guys. I have a Baja Blast for a drink. I got the Nacho Bell Grande combo. But instead of the crunchy taco, which I don't like, I got a Dorito taco. I thought I asked for sour cream. I probably didn't. Who knows? Oh, it's on there. I didn't see it at first, you guys. I put a lot of tomatoes on here. That's why I ain't gotta put a lot of meat. And then I got my Nacho Bell Grande. I do get it with no beans. Extra meat, extra cheese. I don't like beans. That's the Nacho Bell Grande, you guys. How you guys doing today? I'm feeling fine. I'm gonna put some mild sauce, y'all. Mild sauce, just a little bit, because it's kind of tangy, tart to me. And then I'm gonna put some of that good old Frank's on it. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I keep looking away. I got my blinds open, and people keep walking past, so, you know, that's like a natural reflex. Just look, see who it is looking. I hope y'all doing good today. My husband got a steak quesarito or something like that. I always eat it first, because I think it gets cold quicker. Oh yeah. Okay, y'all. So story time. Remember in the last video, I told you about my scar. Well, my 2 scars, but I can't put my arm down there much. I'm gonna tell y'all about that.
Man, ain't nobody watching this right now.
What is you doing?
What you want to do? I'm taking this camcorder over here.
Why you gonna get another one?
Because ain't no more.
You're sick. Sorry, y'all. But anyway. There's a scar right here. I got one on my foot. And then y'all know y'all see the little one. There's something somewhere else. I don't know. Probably somewhere up in here, I think it is. Hold on, one day. This was, I want to say 4 years ago? 3 or 4 years ago. Something like that. Y'all, I took a nap. Cause I was working third shift. I was working it too. Third shift and first shift. I mean, I was dog tired. So, I was asleep. I don't remember if it was a weekend or a weekday or whatever, but I know I had went to sleep. And I got up, y'all, out the bed or whatever. Woke up, went to the bathroom, all that good stuff. I go in my living room, and I sit down, and I'm talking to my daughter. I sit in the living room. I had this, you know, one of them bay windows, the real big one. That's good. I was sitting in front of one of them kind of windows. I always crunch mine up, y'all. If I got a utensil, I crunch it up. So it all, because it seems like they give you more chips than anything else. Did more cheese, more meat, all that. And I asked for extra, and it's still extra should be regular serving. But anyway, so I have to crunch it up to get it all because I'm not eating my plain chips. Anyway, y'all. So I'm sitting there talking to my daughter, and in the midst of me talking to my daughter, I'm kind of into it with back then he was my fiance. He's my husband now, and we was kind of into it. We was arguing or whatever, and I hung up the phone. And I felt because I'm diabetic. Everybody know I'm diabetic. I don't know if there's other diabetics out there who watch my channel, but I can feel when my blood sugars is dropping or getting low. So I'm arguing with him, and I hang up on him. I throw the phone. I feel my blood sugars dropping, so I went to stand up, and when I stood up, I kind of tumbled backwards, and me not thinking that I'm right in front of a big bay window, I go to reach back to try to catch myself, and I fell through the window. I mean, I'm a heavier person, so I guess I could see it. I just couldn't understand how the hell did I break this big, huge ass window. It still baffles me a little bit. But my whole arm, literally, I reached back to try to catch myself, like, brace myself from falling backwards, not knowing that my arm gonna go through the window. I mean, my whole arm literally went through the window. When I tell y'all this, y'all see my scar? I know y'all be seeing it in my other videos. Y'all see it? This right here, this part was hanging up like that, and this part was hanging down, y'all. When I didn't even feel it at first. All I knew was glass had broke. I didn't feel it at first, y'all. My daughter, thank God she was there, face dropped to the floor, y'all. Like, when I tell y'all, she was just like, she just started crying. And I'm just like, first of all, my blood sugar is low. And now I'm a little loopy because I done damn near killed myself. And so I'm just like, I'm being calm, but she's crying. I'm trying to figure out why she's crying. I'm like, what? What's wrong? And she pointed like, your arm, y'all. And I'm like, huh? So when I looked at it, y'all, and I just freaked out. I mean, you see my bone, like this. You saw this. Y'all, I couldn't believe that. And once she pointed it out, I mean, it hurted. I cried like a baby that day. I mean, it hurted. I was in the apartment building, and my neighbor came banging on the door because my baby was screaming. I was screaming, banging on the door. Yo. So my daughter helped me get myself together as far as my blood sugar line. But my arm, y'all, I mean, it was blood and glass everywhere. So in the midst of me trying to stop myself from bleeding, I looked down, my foot is sliced. And I had shards of glass everywhere, y'all. Oh my God, I'm just glad it didn't cut my baby. Because she was right there, y'all. When I tell you I was so scared, I don't, everybody that know me personally know that I don't like needles. I don't like none of that when it has to be done on me. So I refused to go to the hospital. Yes, I know it was stupid, but I refused. I refused to go to the hospital, y'all. I did. Me and my cousin-in-law. So what the neighbor did was, she brought over gauze and, witch hazel and that solution, what you call it? I mean, nothing but water, but it's, the wound wash or whatever. My neighbor helped me clean it out. We managed to close it up, which was the worst thing ever, and wrapped it up. Now, At that time, what I didn't know was wrapping it up with gauze was the worst thing to do. So it was bleeding still, but it wasn't coming through the bandage. So I'm like, okay, I'm all right. So, you know, we cleaned it up and all that. And actually, my husband is a carpenter. Back then, he was my fiance, but he was a carpenter. He does construction, all that stuff. So he was able to fix the window himself. We didn't have to pay for the window to be fixed or anything. He fixed it himself. I think I paid maybe, I don't remember, $40, $50, maybe a little more, maybe a little less for the bay window or whatever. It was easy. He popped it out, popped it in. Anyways, so fast forward to that night. So I go to work. Me and my husband's cousin, my cousin-in-law, we actually had worked together or whatever, and that's how I met my husband. Anyway, so we had worked together, and you know, she's like, "Oh, what happened to your arm?" And I explained it to her. By that time, it had got the bleeding really bad, like it was bleeding through. So she was like, "Oh, you shouldn't put the gauze on there." And I'm like, "Why? Well, the blood and guts, or I ain't even gonna, well, whatever, made the gauze, it grew into the gauze, so the gauze was stuck on my arm. When I tell y'all, we tried the solution to loosen it up, it didn't work. I had my hand running underwater, my arm running underwater, y'all, it didn't work, it was still stuck. When I tell y'all, we had to physically rip the gauze off, I think that was worse than the actual accident that made my arm like that. So once we ripped it off, it opened back up, and it was just, oh my God, y'all, gut wrenching. No, you can't have none. Go on somewhere. He always begging. You was about to, because you looking at my food. Go away. Don't sit down here. Why would you take the extension cord from down here? So where's the I thought so. I'm sorry, Anyway, because he come down here and mess with me on purpose. That's why I just got with the story, because I knew he was gonna say something crazy. Oh, anyway, we were working in a CBRF facility. I don't know if y'all know what that is, a group home with people with disabilities. Anyway, it was me and her there or whatever. So I ran to Walgreens, y'all. When I tell y'all, because they kept telling me to go, I need to get stitches. I know I needed stitches, y'all. When I tell y'all, you could tell, like, if you was in person, it's like 3D or something. You could tell that this part was open like this and this part was hanging like that. Like, literally, you could see everything in here. The tendons, all that stuff. That was nasty. But I was scared. So I went to Walgreens. I got some more of that solution stuff. And some butterfly band-aids, y'all. I wasn't playing. No, we're gonna put this together. We're gonna put this together one way or another. Y'all. You do it on purpose. So anyway, y'all. I got home. I got to work. Got back to work. It was like a surgical site up in here, y'all. When I tell you she had everything laid out, y'all, the band-aids, everything. You know the little butterfly? They're real skinny. They real skinny in the middle, and then they got the two thicker ends. Y'all, she cleaned the inside, kind of patted it dry. We had to Oh, it hurted so bad. I had to fold the pieces back together. And I had to hold them tight, really, 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 really tight. Really, really tight in order for, to close up. And I actually don't think we did too bad. Could have been smaller, but because I ripped the gauze off, it kind of split some more. Anyway, I had to hold it too close together. I had to sit at the table like this. And I had to hold the pieces together real tight. I mean, it hurted so bad, real tight. While she stretched, it was about 30 of them. Stretched them over. You have to put them real close together or whatever. Stretch them over. She put some more solution, wiped it with some more solution or whatever and cleaned it off. I changed them once a week for like a month, y'all. I changed it once a... Why you got her socks down here? I'm gonna get you. My dog done went and got my baby socks to her room. Anyway, she's at school, by the way. But anyway, so I changed the band. Well, we changed the bandages, the little butterfly things or whatever you want to call them, once a week for a month. Or once that month hit, I said I want to see what it looked like now, because basically what we would do was we would clean it off, take one off, replace one, take one off, replace one, so we wouldn't have to, do all that holding and all that. And so anyway, so after a month, I was like, I want to see what it looked like. And I pulled it off. And it looked like this. Well, not as healed as this, but it looked like this. So I'm like, okay, so I left it off and that was that. It still hurted for a long, y'all, 2 years after. And to be honest, right now it's sore. And when it rain or storm, it gets really, it aches really, 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 really bad. It aches really bad, and it's not even this that hurts. It's the inside of it that's hurting. I can push it and all that. The scar doesn't hurt. It's sore, I should say. It is sore, right now it's sore. But it doesn't hurt. The inside of it, behind this, is what hurts. It's hurting right now. I don't know. And I was so scared that I hit a nerve or I cut a nerve or whatever, y'all. But my arm worked and everything just fine. It's just every now and then for a couple days it will hurt. My scar will be sore a little bit, but it's, I don't even want to say sore, achy. The scar is achy. It's not, because if it was sore I wouldn't be able to touch it. The inside though, it hurts. Oh yeah, I almost killed myself. And I was so scared, For one, I could get, it's a wound. I didn't go to the hospital. I could have got an infection. I'm diabetic. It takes forever to heal, which it did. But it's still, and it's 4 years later, 5 years later, and it still hurt. But, yeah, y'all, your girl almost killed herself. And I'll stay away from windows. How I'm sitting next to the window, on the side of me, I would never sit directly in front of it. That scared me. That scared me, y'all. Oh, yeah. But I'm here to tell my story. I want to thank you guys for listening. I'm almost done. I'm getting full. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. I'm tired. It's now 4. I'll probably take a nap. Well, y'all, I'm almost done. I'm gonna finish it. But my phone's gonna die. So I gotta sign out. I want to thank you guys for coming back to Starr's Way, where we do a Starr's Way. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share this video with anyone and everyone. Let them know what I'm over here doing. And thanks for you guys' support. I'll see you guys next time.